Welcome back, and I'm going to rank the Friday the 13th movies. So let me start with Jason X. This is terrible. This is the worst movie, not just the worst movie on here, but one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It is terrible. I've seen shit. I'd rather watch a really bad Roger Corman produced Star Wars knockoff, whatever, than watch that again. It was bad. Yes, you have a good kill, and yes, Jason does look pretty cool. But other than that, the characters around Jason, if it was just Jason, I'm sorry, really, if it was just Jason walking around, like that, I think it would be a lot better. But you have annoying ass bullshit characters that I could care less for. So, that's the worst. Next is Friday the 13th Reboot. I know people have a big fandom for it. I don't get it. I don't like it. The deaths. Jared Padalecki's character was really interesting. But that's about it. The missing sister was really ridiculous. You're trying to capture what was cool about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake reboot that I actually do like, and just trying to go, get to it, and it fails, and it's just not good. And then, like I said, with the Freddy, the Freddy ranking, I don't hate this movie. I don't think it's the best thing on earth. I think the makeup effects were awesome. I remember, watching this in the theaters and just, loving this in the soundtrack. But it still is down the list. Jason Takes Manhattan, I don't hate. I know it's my cousin Albert's favorite of the Friday the 13th movies. I like the music. I do like the main, the boxing kid's death was really cool. But other than that, the design of Jason is really weird. Jason as a kid with hair, I kind of do like how it's like, reimagining, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Now we get to the first one, which is actually a personal one for me because this was filmed in New Jersey, and in one of the areas my dad actually built one of the cabins, and it's the cabin in the way beginning, in 1955 when the two counselors are making love. That cabin, my dad was one of the builders, so that means a lot to me. Is this film? Part 6 is a really fun one, especially for this scene right here with the the people that are like doing the paint gun thing, kind of gives me the vibe of Chucky, where like they're doing like the paintball thing. It was always my favorite part of Jason Lives, and the soundtrack, The Man Behind the Mask, Teenage Frankenstein, both of my favorite Alice Cooper songs. So really awesome. Part 3 was a really fun one. You have the second of the two Steve Miner directed ones. He ended up directing Warlock and Big Bully and Forever Young, H2O. Awesome director, and I like the whole the whole biker thing, and really fun one. And the introduction of the hockey mask. Final Chapter is not my favorite, but it has some of the characters I really like. You know, you have Gary from uh, Last American Virgin, Crispin Glover's in it, and a young Corey Feldman. I'm not going to say a lot about this, but I'm going to save it for my why I love, because I really love New Beginning. I think it's it's something different. Yeah, the whole candy bar thing is dumb, but whatever. I love the whole background for this. It was originally going to be Freddy versus Jason, but New Line and Paramount couldn't make whatever, and so it was more like Carrie versus Jason, and that's really cool. And the first appearance is zombified Jason, so kudos. Part 2 is my second favorite because I always loved the deaths. I always, the kid on the wheelchair, and yeah, I know you don't have the hockey mask, and it's, you got, it's ripping off another movie, but you kill off the main chick from the first film. Come on. It's awesome. And my favorite of the Jason films, because why? It's awesome. I don't understand the hate. I guess I understand the hate, but if you want to make a really badass silver hockey mask for Jason, this is where to go. Not Jason X. This is such a bad... I love this film. I really do. It's directed at the time, one of the youngest directors in Hollywood at the time. And, you even have the ending, that really cool ending that was leading up to Freddy vs. Jason, and we had to wait 10 years. But, it was worth the wait. Love this film. My number one favorite Jason film.